All right, hello, test, test, 1 2 1 2. All right, cool. Anyway, hi, hello. It is Wednesday once again, my dudes. At least I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm sorry. I had to check. God, this week is dragging. Like seriously, this week is dragging. Just I kind of sucks, bro. But anyway, here I am, and we're gonna be playing through more Kirby 64 because we started that on Monday after beating Mario Odyssey. It really I don't know. I might beat this game today. I'm not completely sure, or at least at least we're gonna try to. It's like I don't really know. Um, yeah, I really don't have much to say. I guess I do have a slight update as far as the YouTube thing's concerned. Well, one, I uploaded a new short to make up for the fact that I'm probably not going to do a video in June. I think I'm just going to shoot for two videos. Excuse me. I'm just going to shoot for two videos in July because there's an indie game I've been eyeing that's coming out tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. I might pick it up for my Switch too. I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream, but I do want to play it. It is it's a game that I actually played the demo for when I did that whole Steam demo day. Ruffy in the Riverside for anyone who remembers that. And I think the goal is just to make a bit of a longer video about well, that and the other game that I played through that I did play through on stream with Paperclay. I'm pretty sure I played through Paperclay on stream. Yeah, I did. God, my mind's just my mind is just a wreck. But yeah, the goal is to maybe make like a video that's more on the shorter side. I don't know how I'm going to make a video on the shorter side when I'm talking about two games. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just do three videos. I'll do one on Ruffy, one on Paperclay, and then the main actual video that's going to be due in July is I'm going to basically be doing a review of Bananza. Because, yeah, Bananza's an easy day one by. I'm looking forward to that so much. I even got a thumbnail made for that video because I know that I'm going to be doing it. But yeah, I actually paid an artist with money to make a thumbnail. It's not something I could normally do because money's not exactly something I have an abundance of. But yeah, pay artists, kids. Even if you're not good at thumbnails, like pay artists. Like seriously. Don't fucking use AI. Like actually, hold up. I'm missing something. I can't hear anything on my end. Okay, there we go. Also, I turned my volume down on stream for my Switch because I noticed I kind of watched one of my own VODs back and I noticed that the game is really overpowering my voice. Well, not like horrendously, but like enough to where it's bothersome. But yeah, we're gonna play more Crystal Shards. I'm pretty sure the game saved my progress. It better have saved my progress. God, this game came out in 2000. Jesus, the PS2 was out by then. But yeah, last we left off, we just got to World 3, the Aqua Star. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, I guess it's just gonna tell me that suspend menu's always gonna be there. That was foolish. Yeah, Aquastar is, as you can probably guess, the water level. There's not a whole lot of swimming you have to do if I remember correctly. I do know we need a specific power combination for this world. I just don't remember which one. And I don't think it's one that I can get in this world either. Yeah, we went from hot and sandy desert to a tropical locale. Pretty nice location, but it's also, you know, pretty standard platformer fare. Go from the grassland to the desert world to the water world. Give your one guess as to what's next. Ooh. Also, look at her shaking her little maracas around. She's having a good time. And I'll have a good time as soon as I grab this. Perfect. Bronco Burt's just getting in the way. Oh yeah, you can headbutt things from below. It's not really effective or useful, but... Actually, wait. I think I'm remembering what combination I need. Maybe. Also, don't mind the frogs. They're just kind of chilling. I think I need this combination. So yeah, ice and bomb. What do you think ice and bomb makes? An exploding snowman. Duh. Doesn't even actually kill things, it just freezes them. Plus it does kind of act as a buffer, because it's like if you touch an enemy directly, you know, normally that would hurt you. But if you're a snowman, it just causes you to explode prematurely. At least I'm pretty sure exploding snowman's the power that I need. It better be. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most effective power combat-wise, but I mean, it is good for, like, avoiding damage. Sort of. Oh, yeah, the pinheads. They want to act all cute and innocent when you're not looking at them, but as soon as you stop, they get all mean. Yeah, the thing that really kills it for me with the exploding snowman is you can't blow yourself up prematurely. You gotta wait until you either hit something or that timer runs out. Why am I saying timer? I mean fuse. Anyway, we're moving on. Hi, Adeline. Oh, right, I got hit. Dang it. I could have used a 1-up. Because, yeah, Kirby's also one of those games where it's like, if you turn the game off and reload it, your lives reset. It's not that big of a deal, but, eh. Freaking pinheads. I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but... Wait, no, I need that. I was right. I do need this power-up. Alright, sick. And there's our last shard. Means I can get rid of this. Like I said, I don't hate the power, I'm just not really a fan of it. Not the Kappas. Actually, hold on a second, I might be able to do something. Okay, well, never mind. They switched it up on me. We'll get to that power soon enough. Soon enough. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda need this tomato. I'm sorry. I wanted to go for the card, but I'm dying. Anyway, let's go for a ride on the river. I need a specific power-up for this one, too. If I remember correctly. I think actually, if I'm remembering correctly, I need lava rocks. Which would be stone and fire. I'm not sure if I can acquire either of those here. I missed that. Well, there's the stone. I wonder if I can get the fire. I could get stone and bomb for the funnies, but, like, I'd rather not. That's a power-up I'm also really not a fan of. But I will need it at some point down the line. I forget what rock and ice gives you. I think it's something weird and unintuitive. But first, collapsing bridge. I like how the current's strong enough to carry you. Oh hey, I can get fire. Alright, cool. We have volcano. We're in business. But first, smaller enemy crabs. Giant enemy crab. And there's our shard. Let's rock. We are gonna rock. And we're gonna roll. Awesome. And a sandwich if you need it. Also, hi Spoon. I hope you're having a good week so far. Also, I also forgot to mention, we got another donation while I wasn't live. Thank you for that. I don't know if you're here, Pineapple. At least I'm assuming it was you, but still. We're at 8% of the goal. If we reach halfway, do a giveaway. But I appreciate anything that is contributed regardless. Because it's like, I don't know, it's like, I truly do appreciate the support. It's just, I did want to do something because it's like, one, I could use the spending money, I'm not even a front, and two, I don't know. Like, honestly, it feels like every streamer and their mother is doing a subathon over the summer or something similar, and it's just like, you know what, maybe it's something in the season, I don't know. Plus, I mean, with me taking a trip later on, it seemed like a good idea. And I mean, a subathon sounds fun. It's just, you know, I don't have the size of a community to do something like that. So I guess this is an alternative. How'd I miss that? I'm bad. Anyway, we got an invincibility lollipop. There are very few instances of these in the game. But yeah, if you don't know what an invincibility lollipop does, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's in the name. It's our second shard, I think. And then, like all good things, it's very short-lived. But yeah, I think there's only like 2 or 3 instances in the whole game where you get an invincibility pop. Ah, yes, the spiked logs. Funny enough, the spiked logs are considered enemies. They have like their own enemy cards too. I forget what their actual name is. I'm just being completely reckless right now. Yeah, I don't think lava rocks is good for mobility. I don't think the logs are instant kill, but I don't want to test that out. I know those falling bone pillars in the last world were instant kill, though. That I distinctly remember. Also, there's a lot of freaking logs. Someone should, like, what's the word? Prune them? I don't know. Wait, that's it? Crap, I think I missed a shard. And I also missed that card. Oh, I didn't know. Are there any combos that aren't possible? I don't know what you mean by aren't possible, because, like, if you can combine it, it exists. Like, every base combo ability combos with every other base combo ability. There aren't combos that just, like, fizzle out or anything. You will always get something unique. I can't guarantee if that something unique will always be useful, but it will be something. Plus, even for enemies that don't give you copy abilities, you can do this. I can just ride his little parasol if I want to. It's not really intuitive, but it is fun, and also funny. Actually, wait, crap, I think I need... Yeah, I think, honestly, past World 1, you just need specific combinations for shards. I don't think there's very many instances where you just need a single power. It's like, no, you have to have this specific combination, otherwise you need to come back. Keep rocking it, ladies. Or gentlemen? Ladies? I don't know. Actually, I think I remember for this one. I think I need Exploding Shuriken, which I have the first half of that with Cutter. I just need the second half of it with Bomb. Also, I'm just dying. Like, actually. Well, hey, there's my bomb. Because, yeah, those fish actually blow up. Nailed it. Yeah, we showed this off on the first level, the first world, but yeah, Bomb plus Cutter makes Exploding Shuriken. One of my personal favorites. Mainly just because it's cool. Jesus, that scared me. Anyway, into the... I don't know if it's a volcano, to be honest. Yep, see? See that? See this rock that's just green and black? Boom. Crystal shard. Also, we got a tomato out of that, which we desperately needed. Trying to launch me into those Gordos. Wait, crap. I think I actually need stone. I need stone for the level that's coming up next. That was on me. I knew that was a stupid idea. Oh, hey, DDD. Bye, DDD. Bro just launches you in the crudest way possible, but hey, it works. To be fair, though, it's like, Kirby's like as light as a feather, I'm pretty sure. Possibly even lighter. Okay, I need one of these arrowheads. Awesome. So yeah, stone and cutter. Stone and cutter is actually one of the more unique combinations because it gives you stone carving. And the funny thing about the stone carving power-up is that it actually carves you into statues of your animal buddies from previous Kirby games. Specifically from Kirby's Dream Land 2 and 3. We have the owl. I think that's a tanuki. I forget their names, to be honest. And each of these have specific abilities you can utilize. And we need to utilize them to get past this door. Most of them are relatively useless, but one of them has an ability we need. This is Rick, the hamster. Rick the hamster can hump walls to get up them. And you need to do this because Kirby cannot fly this high without getting tired. I don't know how he does it. He's just able to do it. Yeah, that's one of the weirder shards to get, I will not lie. And only Rick can do that. You'd think you would use the owl, but the owl can only fly so high as well. Okay, well, the logs are not instant kill. They can, however, stun lock you. Yeah, if you touch the board, it'll just slant, and the logs will come rolling down. All things considered, I'd rather just avoid them. Plus, I don't think even stone will protect you from the logs anyway. I think you'll still get hurt, or at the very least get knocked out of it. Oh, I guess I have to fall down. Cool. Awesome. More cards. Oh, I thought it was boss time, but no, it's the obligatory water section. Like, this is your actual water level now. Actually, I do not want stone and cutter. Give me bomb. Yeah, torpedoes will give you bomb. As soon as I can land to swallow this. Alright. Not the best power-up to have right now, but it's something. Yeah, this is your obligatory water level. Because we are just completely underwater for this one. No surfacing. And thankfully, Kirby can breathe underwater. Just indefinitely. You gotta love it. I don't know how the little puffball does it, but he does it. I don't even know if Kirby needs to breathe at all. I don't think he has, like, lungs or anything, because, like, I think it's been established that Kirby's mouth is just its own pocket dimension, which he is able to draw the power of his enemies from which he sucks into said dimension. I wish I was making this up. I could be getting a couple things wrong, but that's the gist of it. You were just a walking pink-black hole. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, like Kirby, you wouldn't think it, but Kirby lore goes kind of nutty. It's a very surprisingly deep iceberg. Right, Bomb and Spark gives you light bulb. I don't think I want to be a light bulb underwater. That sounds like a horrific idea. Yeah, those pufferfish explode. There's that first shard. Alright, into the caves, where the current is carrying us. But yeah, Bomb's not exactly the best power for this, because, you know, you're slower underwater, and trying to throw a bomb underwater, or trying to throw anything underwater for that matter, is not easy or feasible. Alright, but yeah, we just gotta get this crystal shard here. Yeah, the current can actually make it so you miss that. It has happened to me sometimes. I don't really know what is a good power-up to have in this underwater section. Probably a sword, because a sword you can just swing. Ow. Freaking Gordos. Anyway, boss time. It's funny how we're fighting a bomb fish with bombs. I don't think this fish gives us a shard. Yeah, no shard. I think the last shard's at the very end. Oh yeah, the tunnel. Yeah, you can also miss this shard because again, the water current will carry you past it, and you cannot swim fast enough to fight it. I've tried. Also, yeah, mind the rocks. And the Gordos, but mostly the rocks, which I am very much not doing. I took that to get the shard. That was intentional. Trust. You wanna know what would be funny? It'd be funny if there were actually 64 crystal shards to collect. I can't confirm that. I don't know specifically, but it would be funny. Alright, cool, we got a card. Now it's boss time. Unfortunately, I don't really want to go into this boss powerless. Trying to think of what's a good power I can get. Hang on, we're gonna do some light searching. Better yet, idea. Stroke of genius. Crap, I needed him. I forget what needle and cutter gives you. Oh right, the jaws of death. I completely forgot about that. Like, you want to talk about some weird power-ups, like look at this and tell me you don't see that in your nightmares. We'll rock with it. Sorry, I gotta answer this message real quick. Anyway, boss number 3. This is Acro. I think Acro is... Well, you'd think he was a shark. I thought he was a shark, but no, I think he's actually a killer whale. Which, to be fair, whales are much deadlier than sharks anyway. This is working surprisingly well. Also, look at him going into a background like a nerd. Anyway, he's dead. Except he's not. Yeah, I think that's also another thing every boss in this game does. Every boss has a second phase. Like, even Wispy. Like, you kill his children, then you kill him. But yeah, the Jaws of Death helped us in the first phase. Not sure how much good they'll do us in the second phase. Because now it's basically a shoot 'em up. Except for the few times that people come and try and dive at you. But yeah, we have to hit him from the seafloor. And before you ask, yes, if you go below the bottom, you will die. That is a death zone. It worked out surprisingly well. Anyway, we're done with the water. Look at him, he's so cute. You can't hate Kirby. If you hate Kirby, you're a monster. Just straight up. Anyway, nothing like tossing stones by the beach. Except, you know, when a tidal wave hits. Yeah, Kirby gets the short end of the stick in these cutscenes. Like, he's the one suffering in the desert. He's the one who gets hit by the tidal wave. But he bounces right back. I need that energy in my life. Not to say I don't think I'd survive getting hit by a tidal wave anyway. We're off to the 4th level, Neo Star. Now it's just jungle and stuff. Surprised he didn't one-shot that wave. You'd think. But to be fair, his eyes were closed and he wasn't focused on it, so... I think even Kirby has to at least see his enemies coming. I forgot about these guys. You can just cut their strings and they'll explode. Also, you have to be careful because this jungle is laden with that. Pitfalls. The only problem is I know that one of these pitfalls has a shard in it. Freaking Cap is throwing things at me. I don't appreciate it. I think I'm gonna die, like straight up. Unless... Nailed it. Yeah, it's like I know one of these pitfalls has a shard in it, I just forget which one. It ain't that one. It's this one. And I need that popsicle, like straight up. I'm sure there's spikes. Yep. Who put these all here? Like, actually. Someone had to have put those spikes there. Anyway, there's shard number 2. Also, dinosaurs. But to be fair, it's like, look at those pterodactyls. They're so adorable. You know what? I should have seen that coming. I asked for that. I might have asked for that too. I'm just throwing caution to the wind, like straight up. Also, Kirby does actually have a little tired animation when he's low health. I should, speaking of health, I should focus on getting this to health. I am just... Yeah, I'm just throwing caution to the wind at this point. Oh well. It's not like I'm doing a no-death run. It's like I'm beyond such things. Unless I want to. Plus, I have plenty of lives anyway. I mean, I only have 5, but like, 5 lives in a Kirby game is plenty. Just... This would be easier if I had a power-up. Really? Okay. Well, we're moving on. We're done with that. It's funny how that section gives you so much food and I still died anyway. Whoa. I think the third shard is somewhere over here. Maybe? I'm not quite sure. But I guess we'll find out. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Oh, boss time. Okay, well, since we don't have a power-up, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Really? The old-fashioned way is not working out too well. Surprised he doesn't give you a shard. Okay, no, I think the last shard is here. Also, why do I get the feeling that these platforms fall? Speaking of falling, that's something I should not do. I hope I don't do that, that'd be embarrassing. Also, there's ads incoming. I apologize. Okay, these platforms fall. These ones have shards. So stop chasing me, donos. Dang it. Oh, hey, invincibility. Perfect. I probably should grab that stone power, but oh well. Definitely grab that sandwich, though. And that popsicle. Well, that was fun. And hey, I even got a stone out of it after all. Alright. I should get the tomato, but I'm getting the card. Can't help it. Alright, where are we off to? Ah, right, the mines. Because the children yearn for the mines, and Kirby might as well be a children. With our first shard, though, a bit of a freebie. And I'm glad I did pick up that stone power, because I need it. Anyway, minecart section. Something DKC ripoff. This is a joke, for obvious purposes. Where do Waddle even get this minecart? I don't know. I should stop asking questions. Yeah, it's nowhere near as hard as DKC is. Plus, I got another shard out of it. That's 2 shards and we just started. You gotta love it. I don't even know if I need to jump for those. I just like being kind of cautious. Like, jump. What a fun little minecart ride. I wonder when it'll crash. Never mind. Okay. 2 shards down, 1 to go. The only problem is the last shard requires a power combination, and I don't know if I can get enough other power that I need for it. I don't mind the frogs, they're just kind of weird. What's up here? Oh, need that. Also, don't get crushed by the eye cubes. Baited. Don't mind the Shotzo. Don't mind the Gordos either, I guess. Yeah, if you're wondering, the other power-up I need is Bomb. So I need to find me a bomb chucker. Or something that explodes. I forget, do you guys explode? I'm so glad I remember that's a feature. I don't know why I thought the gelatinous glue exploded. don't even know if the gelatinous goo gives you powers at all. Yeah, it's like I forgot the rewind feature was a thing until just then. It's like, I'm glad I remembered. Because I am not above using such things. It just streamlines things, you know? That's electricity. I need electricity. Something tells me I'm not gonna find a bomb guy. Yeah, it just seems like there's everything here except bombs. Yep, because you need bomb and stone. And I only have the stone, so we're gonna leave. Trying to think. Where can I find a quick bomb? I think there are some bomb enemies in DDD Castle. Because there are. Alright, well, we got what we came here for. Moving on. Unfortunately, we do have to do all that level over again, and as fun as it would be to show you what this power-up does, I think I'll just wait until the time that I need it. Push with your stubby little legs. Put your back into it. I don't even know if one of these have backs. Or spines, for that matter. I don't even really need to take the uppercut. But yeah, if you've already grabbed the level's crystal shards, it just gives you star points if you grab it again. Which, I mean, will help you get an extra life a lot faster. Because the blue ones give you the most. I don't know the exact numerical value, but yeah. Okay, that was on me. I was not paying attention. That was a sick flip, though. And down we go. But yeah, I think for the most part, I will be avoiding confrontation. Or, you know, sliding. But you know what? I'll just show it off, get it out of the way. So yeah, bomb plus rock equals dynamite. Dynamite, as you can probably imagine, is very destructive. So destructive, in fact, that it will actually hurt you. Thankfully, if you duck, you can summon a nifty little hard hat that will prevent any splash damage. You better be wearing that hard hat, or you will blow yourself up with it. So yeah, not the most intuitive of power-ups. I don't typically like using power-ups that hurt you as well. But yeah. It is decently effective. The splash damage is huge. It's just, you know, you better be wearing that hard hat or be well outside the blast radius. Just like in real life, don't play with dynamite. Do we even still use dynamite in this modern age? Like, honestly, I feel like we don't. Because, I mean, you know, I don't know, C4 exists and stuff like that. Dynamite just seems kind of old-fashioned. But yeah, it's not something I like tossing around a lot, because sometimes you don't even have the opportunity to put your hard hat on before it goes boom. Especially if an enemy goes right into your crosshairs. Yeah, because you do have a bit of a delay before you can put the thing on. Plus, you can't self-detonate the dynamite either. Either the fuse has to run dry or someone has to hit it. Like so. And boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, like I said, the splash radius is huge. I put it up against the wall and it hit that enemy that was all the way over there. You know what? I'm kind of glad to lose that. He said when he didn't lose it. Oh good, I get to kill the goos. The funny thing is, I don't even think these guys can move. They can just fall. And the dynamite can go so far that it just blows up the entire room. Just so much power. So much danger, though. Ah, yes. The crusher room. Really? I just got that tomato. Yeah, I'm not kidding about what the crusher room. You can get crushed. And as you can imagine, getting crushed is an instant kill. But I also think this is where our last shard is. Ooh, one up. I don't really need it. But I mean, I'll take it. That was stupidly close. Also, yeah, like I said, didn't even have a chance to put the hard hat on. Our projectiles collided. Oh, well, that's, I don't like that. I mean, mission accomplished? Also, what am I talking about? I already got all 3 shards. The one I needed the dynamite for was the last one. Card. Oh, right, the cliffside. I also think I need another specific power combination for this. If I'm remembering correctly, I need the drill. Which, thankfully, the game just gives me. We've seen the drill before. It's rock plus needle. I also remember that this level has a particularly annoying crystal shard. You might see me using that rewind feature a bit more in the coming minutes. I'm surprised neither of those hit me. But yeah, you need a drill to get past that rock. And behind that rock, or below that rock, I should say, lies your first shard. Anyway, moving on. Or should I say drilling ahead? Alright. Yeah, we do have to be a bit careful on the cliffside. There are, you know, bottomless pits aplenty. I don't foresee myself falling into one, but, yeah. I think there's a shard down one of these pits. Like, not at the very bottom, because that's just death, but, like, far enough. It ain't this one. Stop dodging. Thank you. I'm gonna kill myself looking for this. I know it's down one of these pits, I just forget which one. I don't know if there's a sign or not showing me the way. I'm just gonna have to feel it out on vibes. Either that or figure it out later. Anyway, here we have one of the more annoying crystal shards. Adeline drew a pizza. She seems very enamored with it. Why did she draw a pizza? Well, because we have to recreate the pizza using blocks. And it's like, this requires a very specific combination of the blocks. And if you mess it up, too bad, Bozo. You just gotta try again. If you get it right, the crystal shard will appear in the middle. But yes, expect me to make freaking a circular object with... Expect me to make a circular object with bricks. That's how that works. I don't know, cut the corners, I guess. That makes it round, or round-ish. Apparently not. I already messed it up. But yeah, it's safe to say I'm not exactly an artist, and I have no idea how to make this pizza work. I could look it up. Where's the fun in that? Pretty sure you have to like do something with the edges. I messed it up. Yeah, I definitely messed this up. Oh boy, we might be here for a minute. I might swallow my pride and just look up the correct assortment. I'm kind of just going off memories and vibes. Mostly vibes. Why? I feel like this should be right. Like this feels the most right to me. This is like as circular as you can get with a bunch of squares. All these squares do not make a circle, bro. Like, come on. I feel like I tried this combination already. I'm pretty sure I did try this combination already. Like, come on. I'll give it like 2 or 3 honest attempts. I'm sure you got like even out these edges. Like how does this not work? How is that not the right answer? Yeah, this is not it. This is not it, bro. I'm sorry. What is a man to do? How does a man make a pizza from a brick? I just know you're supposed to cut that corner. I know it. Hang on a second. Dang it. Like, maybe I can round this out a bit more. Alright, hold on. I did actually look this up because this is starting to bother me. I might have just messed that up. Hang on a second. Okay, well, I guess that's about as good that's as good as it's gonna get. That's, yeah, as you can see, that's oddly specific. Unless you just have an eye for this sort of thing, I don't think you're gonna figure this out. First you make a circle, then you dot the eyes, add a great big smile, and presto, it's pizza. I don't think that's quite how the song goes, but I like the effort. I like the effort. But yeah, there's other combinations it can be. I think it's random. I don't know if it's random per visit or per playthrough. I think it's per playthrough. You can do a pizza, a top hat. I don't remember the other ones. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, it can be either a pizza, a top hat, or a parasol. Don't ask me how you make an umbrella, like, honestly. Don't ask me how you make an umbrella from bricks. A top hat, that one seems, I think that one's the easiest. That one makes the most sense. Okay, there was a crystal shard down below. You just needed to go a little bit farther. K-I-R-B-Y. I wonder what that spells. It's not like Kirby knows how to spell or read. But he can pick up a card. Alright, we're going into a volcano, and if I remember correctly, I think we need ice. I don't think we need a specific ice combination, I think we just need ice. And I'm trying to think of where to find some. I think this level has an ice enemy, if I remember. I don't. We're gonna find one. I'd preferably not die before I do. I almost jumped into that. I need you to know. I just need y'all to know I almost jumped into that. Maybe I was wrong and there wasn't an ice enemy in here. I could have swore there was. Maybe I am just remembering completely wrong. I'm beginning to think I was remembering completely wrong. Never mind. Awesome. I honestly forget what ice and rock gives you, but we'll just stick with the ice. Anyway, into the volcano, because apparently Kirby is also fireproof, or just heat-proof. He's not fireproof, because that lava will burn. He can just, you know, survive volcanic temperatures. Because I'm pretty sure if a human was this close to a volcano, an active volcano, mind you, they would melt. Probably. You would think ice and fire would fizzle out, but no, you get a power-up from it. I don't remember what it is. I don't really want to find out and mess this up potentially, but you know what? For the culture, it's not fire and ice. It's not fire and ice. It's fire. It's ice and stone. Also, ice and stone turns you into that. What is that thing? I think it's what is it called? Curling? I I have no idea what curling is, to be honest. Yeah, you just slide around and freeze things. It's something. Oh, hi, DDD. Yeah, we get to play as our favorite duck. I almost called him a chicken. Mainly because it's hot and it would be fried chicken if he got burned. Yeah, thankfully his mallet's strong enough to break through the rocks. Just don't want to get burned. You can actually charge up his mallet swing, it's just not really much of a point to do that. I mean, it breaks it in one swing, but by the time you charge it up, you already could swing twice, to be honest. I knew there was a shard in one of these. Anyway, off you go. I like how Kirby's just that way. He just tosses you. Anyway, I guess we're slipping and sliding our way this way. I'm surprised gravity doesn't make you any faster. You'd think it would. The King DDD section should be his theme. That would be fitting. Sort of. Yeah, I think this thing is a curling puck or whatever. I don't know. If someone out there knows anything about curling, please enlighten me. I got nothing. I don't even know if I'm being accurate with this. Yeah, this is a power-up I typically don't get. It's not particularly useful. I mean, it's nice you just freeze everything by existing, but you move so slow. Canadian, that's why I'm not afraid. That's why I'm not familiar with it. Although I have been to the mythical land of Canada, I don't live there. Anyway, yeah, we needed it for that. You need any ice power to break that specific section and get the shard underneath. And now, to be honest, I can just get rid of this. Uh-oh. Volcano's rising. Yeah, we gotta get out of here, man. I do not want to be in this top when it blows. Why'd I say top? I meant pot. I do not want to be in this pot when it blows. Should have grabbed a double fire. It makes it just last longer. But I also don't really want to stop, because that thing is catching up fast. And now the lava's rising. Which sucks, because I also think our last shard is somewhere in this. Yep, there it is. Stupid bone bats. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Card. Alright, cool. Boss time. I do not want to fight this boss with just fire. If anything, I think a drill would suit us perfectly. I want something ranged. Anyway, here's the boss of Neostar. His name is Magman. I'm not kidding. He's literally just called Magman. And he looks like something a third grader would draw too. What do you mean you can't fight the boss with fire? I mean, you can. It's just, I don't think I want to slam myself into a being made of lava, even if I am on fire. Also, I don't know how damaging these fire pillars damages him. Oh. I honestly thought those would hit me. Yeah, I'd rather just shoot fire at the fire. I'd rather just shoot a drill at the fireman. It's much simpler, less dangerous. Yeah, he decides to get out of the foreground to face you man to magman. Okay, ads are coming up again. Let's see if I can kill them before they begin. Oh, right, you have to hit him in the face. Mega Man rules. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you gotta get up close and dodge that fire breath. And he's dead. I guess he just super cool. But yeah, we did it. Unfortunately, that volcano was indeed hot, and it's blowing up. So yeah, we gotta get out of here, man. I'm a bit sick of the fire, so let's go to the ice. Save my boy. And we got out. So yeah, welcome to World 5, Shiver Star. Of course we have to have the obligatory ice world, but to be fair, I don't hate Shiver Star. The reason I don't hate Shiver Star is because Kirby 64 doesn't really have ice physics, or at least that terrible of ice physics. I forget what Needle and Bomb is. Oh right, you turn into a Gordo. An exploding Gordo. Nice. Imagine if Gordos exploded, that'd be horrible. I don't remember if I need a specific power combination for this. I guess we'll find out later. But yeah, it's just pretty standard fare. It's like, you know, desert world, water world, earth/lava world, ice world. Plus, I mean, there is a theory that Shiver Star is actually just, you know, Earth, but after, like, you know, a nuclear winter and all that, which, I mean, I think it's a fun theory. I'm not really much of a theory crafting guy, but it is fun. It is fun looking into a couple of them. You'll see why that's a theory in a couple levels, I think. Jesus, man. How are you all alive? You're dinosaurs. You're cold. You should be cold-blooded. You should be dead. Ow. But yeah, I am not gonna lie. I am drawing a blank on where the shards are in this level. Anyway, it's time for a sled ride. Waddle Dee just keeps finding these things. Well, where is he getting these? Where did he get that minecart? Where did he get this sled? Who did he mug for this? Imagine Waddle Dee just holds you at gunpoint for your sled. I think this is where the first shard is, if I remember correctly. Yep, there's our first shard. Or maybe the second. Maybe I already missed one. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, some levels I kind of blank on where the shards are. But yeah, honestly, we've only been live for an hour and 7 minutes. We might beat this game tonight. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, we ain't getting this shard. Because just like we needed an ice power-up to get a shard in the last level, I think we need a fire power-up to get the one in this level. Because although this boss gives us a shard, it's entrapped in this ice. So yeah, we're gonna have to make a return trip. Because I don't think we're finding a fire enemy in the ice world. It sucks. It sucks, but it's fine. return trip isn't the worst thing in the world. And thankfully, getting a fire power-up is stupidly easy.
Excellent!
I'm also not digging the Gordo power-up. It's fun, but it's slow. Speaking of Gordo, I just got whacked by one. I am pretty sure this last shard is somewhere underwater. Just don't remember where. Don't get... Okay, well, that was on me. I was like, don't get hit by him again, and of course I get hit by him again. There's our shard. Alright, well we got shard number 1 and shard number 3. We're gonna have to make a return trip for number 2. As soon as I get a fire power up. Ow. Every time I've come close to that Gordo, I've gotten hit by it. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me indeed? Ow. I was trying to headbutt it from under, but that's fine. Oh wow, we're still not done. You know what? I'm over this. You know what? Well, I don't know what, because I missed. I was gonna say... Bro, this Muppet just threw a rock at me. What is this world we live in? I was gonna say some ice skates would be very fitting. Yeah, you just have these Muppet-looking mofos throwing rocks at you. Rude. Yeah, I was gonna try and get Ice and Cutter, because ice skates would have been very fitting, but I missed. I'm bad. I don't appreciate the Muppets throwing this stuff at me. Oh yeah, in case you were curious, double ice turns you into a snowball. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. I couldn't tell you what they are, but they will eat you up. There's that witch again. You can't swallow her. I don't know if she was meant to be an enemy in this game for real or not. She's just kind of in the background sometimes. She looks like Kiki. Oh right, we gotta go up in the clouds, but first, we need some fire in our lives. We're back to the first world. This is, funny enough, the place we can get, like, the most powers. I'm getting Flaming Sword, because I can. Alright, mission accomplished. Back to the freezing cold. We will go to the clouds later. And for that one, I know specifically what power combination I need. I'm just not sure if I can get it in that specific level. We will try. You know what? I take that back. We will not try. We will just get the power we need and go through it. Yeah, Flaming Sword is one of my favorite power-ups in this game, because I mean, look at it. If you saw this, like, 3-inch high pink thing come at you with a flaming claymore, I'd fear for my life, personally. And if you were smart, you would too. Plus, he can just summon another one from his mouth. You can't even disarm him. He's always armed. God, I really don't know why they never did something like this again. It's like, the power combinations are so cool. It's like, it can't have been that hard to implement. It just couldn't have. I refuse to believe that. I don't know the first thing about game dev, but it's like, I'm sure someone could have made it happen. It was like, yeah, like I said, as a trade-off for having power combinations, there aren't many, like, individual powers. But, like, still, that's where the combinations makes up the lack of difference. God, it's hot in my room. I might turn my fan on. So if you hear some slight buzzing in the background, you know why. I'll give it like 5 more minutes. Cause I'm also drinking some water too. If anything, I think it's just making me sweat more. This boss fight has to be soon, or like soonish, right? Okay, yeah, it's in this igloo. Alright. Taste my flaming blade, you wretch. Sick. Also sick. Alright, we're done here. Well, we're not done here yet. We got all the shards, but I need a specific power-up. Or at least the first part of a specific combination. I need Needle. Alright, to the clouds. And I mean that very literally. We're actually going to the clouds. Is there something over here? No, there's a single star. Up we go. Whee! Cool. Check behind me just to make sure. Can't be too careful. Alright, I need to keep my eyes open for a lightning power-up. Also, don't fall. It's a long way down. Hey, it's that witch again. He's just chilling. Also, I love this track. It's like probably one of my personal favorites in this game. There's our first shard. Thankfully, there's a lower layer to the clouds. Not high enough, Sir Kibble. Not high enough. Ow. Or the increased wind made me jump into it. I could have swore there was a spark power up in this level somewhere. I'm hoping there is. I need it. Is there anything over here? No, there wasn't. Anyway, up we go. Oh yeah, now we get the choice of where we want to get shot at. I'm pretty sure one of these paths leads to a shard. I think. I just don't remember which one. This one? Nice. Let's grab that sandwich. And now we go straight up. Even higher into the clouds. Check behind me just in case. I need bomb, I need spark. Look at you looking all cute, I know what you are. But yeah, the shrinking platforms. They're not shrinking, more like just... what's the word? Expanding and contracting. Like, what are the words I'm looking for? They expand and contract. Ooh, that was close. If I messed that up, I would have taken a one-way trip down to the abyss. I can't believe there's not a single spark power-up on the way to this. I feel cheated. Wrong. Gotta be something, man. Throw me a bone. Game's usually pretty good about throwing you a bone. Crap, I forgot about these guys. You can even see his nose sticking out from there. Right, those stupid little cloud puffs too. I knew there was a spark. So yeah, you got spark and needle. And spark and needle gives you a lightning rod. Kirby gets a lightsaber. Shh, that's later. It's later. For now, we are lightning rod. It's not really the best power-up offensively because you can only hit things that are directly above you. But we needed it to break that barrier and get the shard. Wow, that was it, huh? No, I don't get in the card. I'm living dangerously. I totally forgot Spike used to look like that before they switched to helmet. Yeah. Then again, I feel like rendering a Spike helmet in 3D was just too much work. It was Needle, yeah. I mean, I feel like it was always Needle. I could be wrong, but also hi, Alice. Anyway, welcome to the shopping mall. And this is the main reason why people think that Shiver Star is like an apocalyptic version of Earth. Because why are we in a shopping mall? Who knows? Who really cares? We don't have any money anyway, but to be fair, this whole place is abandoned, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, I'm about to die. I don't know if we need something specific here. I genuinely don't remember. Thankfully, our first shard's a bit of a gimme. I'll take it. We got more rock-throwing Muppets. You know what? You can live. Anyway, going up. Oh, right, those guys explode. I forgot those guys explode. Why do these guys explode? I don't know. I don't know what that section was. We're going up. I don't know what this section is either, like the geometry section. I forgot that this Kirby game's so weird. Honestly, a lot of the Kirby games are weird. Like, if you start thinking about these locations for like more than 5 seconds, it's like there are some interesting implications. This is also a good reason to point out if you've never seen the animations from a YouTuber called Terminal Montage, I highly suggest them. They're funny. And they also include some of those lore implications in them. They actually just did an animation for Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which is the most recent game. But they have done one for Crystal Shards as well. It's a weird section. You also just can't cut this one string. That'd be too easy, I guess. Told, should have known that we would come over here. Also, my aim is incredibly off. I guess I'm not accounting for travel distance. Nailed it. I finally get a shard for free. Kirby Lore is actually wild. Something in a 2-part video one. I know. I think I've watched this. Anyway, it's another Adeline art puzzle. We have a peach, some grapes, and I don't know. I think that's a melon. Anyway, you think you just do the pictures, right? No, you have to go off colors. thankfully I got that right, not accounting that each I think 2 out of the 3 of those fruits can be different colors, but you know, we're just going by the most popular association or something. Grapes aren't always purple, and melons aren't always green either, I don't think. Peaches, I'm pretty sure those are always pink. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. Anyway, now at the furniture section, or I guess IKEA. And someone forgot to fasten the furniture. They actually teach you that at IKEA, because that's a safety hazard. A very big safety hazard. Anyway, we're moving on to the aquarium. Very big fish tank. I don't know what kind of fish would need to live in this. I guess crabs and some frogs. Anyway, I don't know. I guess this is the hardware section. I missed. Anyway. Let's not keep the people in suspense any longer. We need this power-up anyway, so yeah. Cutter and Spark gives you legally distinct lightsaber. I say legally distinct because, you know Disney would be all over that. Anyway, speaking of Sparks, electronics. This is where I'd always be in any store I was in as a child. You would catch me at those gaming kiosks while my parents did whatever they were there to do. Anyway, here's the cannon section. I don't like the cannon section very much. Who designed this? Yeah, I don't think I need to say how Kirby wielding a lightsaber is rad as heck. And a dual-sided one at that, because he knows what's up. Kirby knows what's up. Dang it. I was short. Anyway, it's time to go to the factory, and I just remembered something. I can't take lightsaber, because the factory is a special kind of level. We need 2 different power combinations for this. So hang on. We do need the lightsaber, but we also need the drill. And I think only one of those power combinations is possible in that level. Anyway, we had our fun in the shopping mall. It's time to go to the factory. Because, yeah, the mall is a place of wonderment. We're done with the wonderment. It's time for rigid capitalism. It's time to look behind the curtain, kid. And mind the torpedoes. I don't know why a factory has torpedo launchers, but what do I know? But yeah, in order to break these industrial boxes, you need a drill. Who designed these boxes? Like, Jesus. I mean, I guess you could also sort of see how they're orange and brown, but it's like, I did not think you needed drill for that. It's not the clearest, but it's there, I guess. We're gonna hang on to this. Anyway, hi DDD. Yeah, another DDD section. And surprisingly enough, his mallet is strong enough to break steel doors. What an arm. Speaking of mallets, we also have to be careful not to get flattened ourselves. Yeah, breaking a steel factory door I think is no easy feat. If anything, that's kind of scary. Like, I know DDD loses to Kirby off of this, like, I wouldn't consider him a pushover. Like, yeah, he's not the brightest bulb in the shelf, but, he packs a wallop. That hammer is big. Throw me. See ya. Ah, yes, the, I think we've entered the genetic experiment. The genetic reconfiguring part of the factory, because, I mean, you know... What good factory doesn't do genetic mutations? What do I need? Right, I need Sparking Cutter. That's what gives me Lightsaber. Yeah, like I said, if you think about these locales for more than a couple minutes, or a couple seconds really, the implications get scary and dark. Or both. I know there's a spark enemy in this room somewhere. Kitty. There we go. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so cool. There it is. Break that cage. And once we kill this giant firebird, we will claim our prize. Swing that saber, Kirby. Trust in the Force. You think Kirby would be a Jedi or a Sith Lord? Like, actually, that's a genuine question. Anyway, more crushers. I mean, I guess it's easy to just say Jedi, because I don't think Kirby has an evil bone in his body, assuming he even has bones. But I mean, like, just imagine if he did. Like, wouldn't he look so adorable in a Sith cape, shooting lightning out of his stubs? I can't really call them hands, because it's like there's no fingers. Plus, I mean, from my limited understanding of Star Wars, like, you don't even really have to be evil to be a Sith. It is commonly associated with evil, but it's just like, I think you just have to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Passionate? Because I don't think Kirby would exactly be a shining example of the Jedi Code. We're talking about a creature who is literally only guided by his hunger. Like, this is a creature that if you steal his slice of cake, he will go to the ends of the earth to get it back and kill you in the process. If anything, that screams Sith Lord to me. It's funny how I just threw that out as like a hypothetical, and now thinking about it is like it actually makes more sense to me. Anyway, I don't know what these things are, but you don't want to touch them. They will kill you instantly. Nailed it. Whoop, back we go. Thankfully, the robots do back up. I don't know why. I'd be trapped if they didn't, but hey, I'm not complaining. I am keeping this lightsaber, though. As much as I want the card, I need this tomato, because it's, well, I missed. So I guess I'm not taking it, but it is boss time. Anyway, you know how we fought a giant blob of magma? Now we get to fight a freaking Gundam. This is, I believe its name is HRH, like just HR-H. Why is it here? Could not say. Who built it? I don't freaking know. Don't ask questions. All I know is that we got a lightsaber way to kill this thing. Did it, it's dead. Except it's not, because like I said, every boss has a phase 2. And in this case, it actually transforms from the HRH to the HRE, I believe. Complete with guided missiles and freaking snipper hands. That might have been a little bit of a design flaw there, but I wouldn't give my fighting robot lobster pincers, but it's not my robot. Anyway, it's dead. Gimme. Nice. So yeah, 5 planets down, 1 to go. It's off to our last destination, Ripple Star. And yeah, Ripple Star ain't looking too hot. But we've come this far. And of course Kirby gets the short end of the stick again. Thankfully Ribbon's got his back. The fairy's name is Ribbon, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. So yeah, we have one last world to get through, Ripple Star. We gotta save it from the darkness. Also, yeah, you'd think for a planet that's being corrupted by the power of darkness, it doesn't look too bad right now. It doesn't look too bad right now at all. Also, I like how this is just like practically a mirror reflection of the first level, even down to the theme. We also need similar powers to get the shards here. If anything, I think we need Needle and Bomb, so we must become Gordo. We only need a bomb in the first level. The brightest of smiles hides the darkest of hearts. That is true. Also, the first shard is just there, just sitting there for free. Hey, we even get a tomato too. Anyway, now we get to fight a giant buzzsaw. We get a shard for being the boss. Therefore, bright colors equals evil and dark colors equals love. I wouldn't go that far. Please tell me we find a bomb power here. Found a bomb power in the first world. Why can't we find one here? Tomato equals hard mode boss, probably. I don't think this Kirby game has a hard mode, and I just missed. I missed the freaking needle. I'm so glad this feature exists. Whoa, calm down there, buddy. And I was right, we do need to be exploding Gordo. I like how they just even added a layer of orange on top of it. Because literally in the first level it's just a black rock. Now it's a black rock with orange on top of it. No Waddle Doo boss fight though. Anyway, one world down, some more to go. See, now it looks like the planet's being corrupted by darkness. This is much better. Including the very ominous castle in the background. Anyway, we gotta go into the well. Crap, I need a specific power combination for this. I don't know what power that is. It looks greenish. It looks greenish, so I'm going to assume Cutter. Was there a Cutter in this world? I don't even remember. I don't think there was a Cutter in this world. I do know there was a Cutter in the first one. Thankfully, we can just rotate around the galaxy. Appreciate that. You know what? Let's just take Flaming Sword again. Why not? Alright, back to business. Plus, I need to even see if I'm right. What's that, Waddle Dee? Little Timmy's down the well? Say no more. Huh, it's not green. Well, I mean, if it's not green, it has to be yellow, because that's like the only other closest power-up I can think of it being. Alright, we'll try Spark. Beyond that, I don't know, man. Maybe it's like, maybe as far as I know, it's magenta or something. It was yellow. I just needed Spark. That's dangerous. You shouldn't use electricity in water. Anyway, what do I know? Excuse me. I think there's a shard in here. I think. Or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I think it's farther. Yeah, I think it's farther. I think I'm thinking way too far ahead. Also, the soundtrack in this level is just eerie. I mean, it's fitting because, like I said, planet being overtaken by darkness, all that good stuff. But still, it's very different than what we've been listening to. Oh no, a boulder. Thankfully, Dedede was here. A couple good smacks and it's gone. Yeah, we don't even get to play as him this time. He just breaks the boulder and just stands there, aura farming. You know what? Screw it. Give me the lightsaber again. I was about to say, I could take that tomato, but I don't need it. I'm at full health, shockingly. And thankfully, the lightsaber doesn't short out in the water. Alright, there's shard number 2. Trying to think. I'm actually trying to think where the 3rd shard is, or if I need a power for it. Oh, hi, Adeline. Oh, hey, invincibility pop, thank you. Ah, you do need a power for it, specifically Cutter, or something that utilizes Cutter. Isn't that great? The lightsaber gets me the best of both worlds, because I can also get this one up too. And some food if you feel so inclined. I love you, lightsaber. Anyway, up we go. And we're done. That was surprisingly short. Dang it. I want the card. Anyway, next level. In fact, I think this is our last regular level. We're storming the castle to a sick jazz beat. Like, whoever was doing this was cooking. I don't know why we switched to jazz, but here we are. Anyway, this level is just a giant loot rush, basically. You will be thrown into a bunch of arenas with enemies to fight, and you gotta just fight them. We do need a specific power combination, though. We need fire and needle. You know what, I kind of expected that to happen, but I don't know why I did it anyway. Anyway, there's our first shard. Hopefully we'll run into a fire enemy. Yeah, I don't know who decided you need just like hard jazz for this sound, for this level specifically, but they were onto something. I need a fire enemy, please. None of you are fire. Thank you. So yeah, fire and needle gives you fire arrows. And we need that for one of the shards. It's not exactly the most intuitive, but thankfully it does leave some flaming residue behind, which does hurt. Yeah, the longer you hold the attack button down, the higher of an angle your arrows will go. And we need that to break this part of the floor and get our second shard.
know what? We'll just hang on to this. Why not? Oh. Wow. Cool. I also like how it's getting farther along in the day as with each room. Like now it's basically sunset. More moves. Crap, I actually have to aim. Never mind. You know what? I'm over this. Give me the cutter. It keeps coming back to the lightsaber, doesn't it? I mean, it is a baller power-up. So it's like, I'm not complaining. But it's just funny how I keep getting rid of it, and it keeps coming back to me. Ah, nighttime. We can just send the Gordos off to their fate. They just keep going up into the infinite night sky. Alright, I think this is our last ambush. Yeah, this entire level is just loot rushes. It's not really much of a threat. And just like that, we have our final shard. Well, not final, because we still have one more to get. And here we have the room of swirling darkness that just spawns enemies. Very scenic. Kirby is living his best Jedi life, the lightsaber chosen true. Anyway, final boss time. And I say final boss in air quotes. This is Miracle Matter. Miracle Matter is something. So here's the thing with Miracle Matter. Miracle Matter has, like, different forms based on the copy abilities you can get across the game. Depending on his form, you can only harm him with that ability. So, clearly, this is the needle form. You can only harm him with needle. Either with the power specifically, or the projectiles he spawns. All other damage, all other abilities are worthless on him. You can swallow the projectiles to gain the power, but like I said, when they swap, it's useless. So yeah, Miracle Matter is not really... You can't just tank and spank this. It does require some thought. Anyway, here we have fire. Well, that was fast. Yeah, see? And in its base form, it just can't be harmed at all. Anyway, we killed Cutter, so we won't be seeing that one anywhere. If I had to pick a form that's the most annoying, well, we haven't seen it yet, funny enough, it's Spark. Spark's the most annoying. You'll see why if he ever decides to choose it. I keep saying he, like this mass of darkness, has a gender. Sorry. Yes, rock. And it attacks with rocks. And as a rock, he does rock things. Very dangerous. Now you use Spark. So yeah, the Spark projectiles do that. And as you can imagine, I can't really envision where things are going to come across the screen from. I'm not that smart. Wow, that almost hit me. Alright, well, the needle's dead. Back to the rocks again. So glad they didn't roll this way. It's hard to hit that one more than once. Oh yeah. It doesn't look like this, but this is Bomb. Bomb's also annoying because the projectile split. But we killed Bomb. And I'm almost dead. I might die because the last power-up they'll be using is Spark. Fire's not dead yet either. Yeah, like that. Like, how am I supposed to predict where the I jumped into him. I'm an idiot. We're not gonna talk about that. We run it back. I'm trying to see if I can swallow 2. Hey, I got 2 hits and that's good. Anyway, rocks. I wonder if that counts as 2 hits. Bombs. I don't know why I keep thinking the bomb projectiles also fly across the screen. Or through the screen, I should say. Like Cutter. I'm surprised I landed that. Hey, Cutter's already dead. And we're back to bomb again. Ow. Well, bomb's dead. Now we have ice. I keep being just shy. Nice. Okay. 2 hits? Never mind, 2 hits were not needed. I like how it's cycling through all the easy ones. Thankfully. Will we kill fire in one cycle? Yes, we will. Back to ice. I don't think we've seen Spark once. I mean, good, but we will have to kill it eventually. You know what? I was not expecting that to happen. I'll take it, though. Ice is dead. Oh, well, speak of the devil. I already lost track. I don't know why I tried. We got 2 hits in. Rock. I forgot Rock was still alive. Not for long, though. Wow, that didn't kill it. Well, we're back to Spark. Really? That one just went straight up and down. I still couldn't predict it. Well, Spark's dead. Now we just have Rock. And this is not a threat. And just like that, Miracle Matter is dead. And we got our final shard. Nice. So yeah, we did it. If you didn't collect all the crystal shards, this is where the game ends, and it leaves you on a cliffhanger. But because we are real gamers, we did get all the shards, so we get some bonus content. So it turns out, the Queen of the Fairies was possessed by the last bit of dark matter, and the last bit of dark matter is not going down without a fight. Anyway, Kirby pulls out his cellular phone. And I think this is like the only time we see a warp star in this game, which is funny. Anyway, off we go to our actual final destination, Dark Star. So yeah, in order to access the actual final level of the game, you need to collect all the crystal shards, which we did. So now we get access to the true final level and therefore the true final boss. To be honest, the only thing you have to do in Darkstar is the true final boss. You have some stuff leading up to it, but I mean, it's hardly a level. Anyway, here's something that probably gave a bunch of children nightmare. Meet 02. If you're wondering why it's called 02, it's because we killed the first Zero. If you're wondering when we killed the first Zero, it was Kirby's Dream Land 3. In fact, the reason it has a band-aid on its head is because that's where its eye socket was ripped out in the first time we fought it. So, yeah, Zero here is basically, how do I explain this? You know how I said dark matter is the manifestation of darkness? That's true, but it also works on hive mind mentality, and this is the hive mind. Zero is where all the dark matter is quote-unquote birthed. And in order to kill it, we gotta shoot it in its eyeball. And I do mean shoot it in its eyeball. That red stuff, that's not just a pretty little particle effect, that's blood. Like, it's bleeding. And yeah, like I said, you see that band-aid? That's where its first eye was ripped out when we killed it the first time. How it got reborn, I don't know, man. Watch a Kirby lore video. But yeah, we also get our final power combination being Ribbon and the Crystal Shard itself. Because I guess it can be fashioned into a weapon. Don't ask me how it works. But yeah, Zero 2 isn't the most... I wouldn't say it's... At this point in Kirby's career, it's not the most eldritch thing Kirby has ever faced, but it's still creepy. Also, this spike thing that's its weak spot. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. But yeah, it's like this early on in Kirby's career, I would say it's like the scariest slash strangest slash horrific thing Kirby has fought, but we have come so far. Like, Kirby has fought other dark creatures, he's fought witches, he fought a sentient supercomputer bent on destroying all life. I mean, at this point, Kirby's fought a literal destroyer god. And like, you know, he's also just killed the primordial origin. Like, he literally killed their universe's version of chaos. And I mean chaos from, like, Greek mythology. Because chaos in Greek mythology is basically the primordial origin. It is the beginning and the end. All life comes from it, and all life will cease by its hand, I suppose. In fact, it's actually theorized that Kirby is a reincarnation of the Destroyer God, because the lore goes... How does the lore go? I think the lore goes that the origin creature, its name is Void. The origin creature Void is... How it ends up is based on its surroundings and, you know, its quote-unquote karma. If it's surrounded by negative energy and therefore infused with negative energy, it becomes dark matter. And if it's surrounded by happiness and positive energy, it's theorized that that caused Void to become Kirby. So, you know, Kirby might just be the reincarnation of the beginning and end of all things. Makes sense to me. I'm probably just like cliff noting it, but like, it's crazy to think about. You are correct in my theory, thank you. I wasn't just talking out my butt. Yeah, Kirby lore is wild. Like, seriously, find that lore video and watch it. It's a ride. Speaking of a ride, our ride is up. Because we killed the manifestation of darkness. Again. So yeah, speaking of hive mind mentality, if Zero dies, the dark matter dies along with it. In a glorious explosion, no less. And that is the end of the quote-unquote dark matter saga. Anyway, we save the universe, question mark, and of course we get honored. And of course Kirby gets a kiss. But of course he has to stumble one last time, because he just can't help himself.
And that was Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. It is an amazing game. Like I said, it's not my favorite Kirby game. It doesn't crack my top 3. It definitely cracks my top 5 though. Because I mean, it's just a fun game all around. Like I said, there are no bad Kirby games. Even with his spin-offs, they're just like mid at worst. But yeah, it's like it's on the Switch NSO for Nintendo 64. Like, there's no excuse not to play this if you haven't. Kirby Pinball, no. 1, I don't think that's on the Switch service, and 2, I'm gonna be real, I don't like pinball, just in general, and that kind of extends to pinball-related games. I don't see the appeal, and I don't find it fun. I think Canvas Curse is my least favorite. Canvas Curse is okay. I'm trying to think what is my least favorite Kirby game. I gotta think about this. Oh hey, it's a Wispy Jr. We killed those things. And there's Dark Matter, looking honestly creepier. And there's 02. And like I was saying, I'm not kidding. That's blood. That's just blood. It's an angel creature crying blood. It's metal. But yeah, it's over. I mean, you do unlock a boss rush once you beat it. But there's that. I don't want to do the boss rush, but yeah, you got sound test, theater. You have some mini games too if you want to play with friends, and then enemy info. You know all those cards we were collecting at the ends of levels? These are what you get from them. You get enemy cards. Let's go through them. So you have Wispy Woods, Classic, Acro the Killer Whale, Rocky. Also, I don't know why this menu theme has to go this hard, but it does. Gordo, Shatso, Classics, Poppy Bros Jr., also a classic. Gabon. Okay, sure. We have Punk. Oh, I get it, because it's punk as in puncture, clever. Capper. Kapar? I don't know, it's supposed to be a Kappa. Pedo. I think we could have workshopped that name a little better, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it's supposed to be for a torpedo, but yeah. Burnus and Frigus. Imp. I don't get it. Oh, the witch thing's name is Kiki. It's just with an E instead of an I. I was just making a joke. And then you have Terran. Yeah. There's a lot more enemy cards to go after, but yeah. Those are just the ones we managed to collect. So, yeah, that was Crystal Shards. We managed to get through that playthrough. I'm surprised. And we actually managed to reach our 2-hour mark, too. Man, do I really not have the Game Boy NSO downloaded? Dang. Okay. Well, oh well. It's not like I was going to start a new game anyway, but anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. Those are my links. Best way to see when I go live. All that good stuff. And I will see you guys sometime this weekend. We are going to start Donkey Kong 94, which is on the Game Boy Color. I really thought I had this downloaded. It'll be downloaded by the time I get, it'll be downloaded by the time I stream again. Anyway, let me send you here. She just started playing Expedition 33, which I need to finish that game for myself. Maybe that's another thing I'll do over the weekend. Anyway, peace out.